Welcome back, everybody. It's me again, Poovy, with T here tonight, back in minor league esports action presented by APM Music. We get into our last match of week one here. How are you feeling about tonight, T?
It's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with it being the last game and everything. You know, it's got to be something really good, I expect, anyway.
Knights versus Spartans here. I'm pretty excited. You know, we get some week one's a little bit interesting. You know, we get to see maybe some playoff lineup previews. Because a lot of these guys want to start off their seasons right, get those wins, especially in division weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure. I imagine like a lot of them want to start off well and see what they have. You know, it's going to take some time, of course, but you know, what better way to start it off than, you know, first game of the season? Good way to see what you got.
Absolutely. It's going to be hard to follow up the comments and demos there.
Oh, Lord.
Pretty excited to see how many goals we can get here tonight. We have the players joining the fields right now. Knights versus Spartans. On the field, we have Albino Muffin, Rocket Raccoon, Stizzy, and Eggman. We're ready to get underway, T.
All right.
All right, here we go. Rocket Raccoon and Stizzy taking the kickoff. This series is underway. Albino now is going to control this one. Eggman goes for the challenge. Albino is going to be able to get this one on net and start the series off with a goal for the Spartans.
What a way to start that series. Immediate goal, 7 seconds in.
A great flick here by Albino. Eggman not quite able to get up to that one. 7 seconds, you know, it's a great way to start off a series. You can't ask for much more than that if you're a Spartans fan right now. And now here we go again. Eggman taking this one upfield. Going to put a little prodding shot on Rocket Raccoon. He's going to be able to clear this one to the corner. Eggman now backboard. Albino Muffin ready for it. Stizzy now off the corner. Albino up to Rocket Raccoon off the sidewall. Not able to get that one on net, but it kicks out to Albino Muffin from the corner. Eggman now off the backboard. Albino is able to keep this one in the Knights half. Stizzy controlling this one up the sidewall. Now throws it on net. Rocket Raccoon kicks it over to Eggman. Eggman's going to put this one off backboard. Rocket Raccoon was up for this one. Stizzy off the corner. Eggman's not quite there. Can't get the shot on net. Albino now going to pinch it across, almost right into Rocket Raccoon there. Up the sidewall now. Stizzy jumps across field to cut into that one. Great rotation there by Stizzy. Rocket Raccoon now. Eggman actually gets that one over Rocket Raccoon. A little bit too aggressive there. And it, you know, it bites him. It
really did. It opened up the net wide open. He pushed up a little too far there.
Yeah, I think I have to be a little bit more wise to that in the future. Eggman was pretty quick on that one. All right, 1-1. We might have an interesting series on our hands. Now Stizzy's going to throw this one backboard. Albino's going to have to try to get this one. He goes for the change up, but Eggman now. And Albino's going to be able to make a save. Now the Knights are going to be able to keep this one in. Stizzy's up for it. He's going to put that one in, I think.
Oh, Eggman, what a way.
Eggman secures it, actually. Great touch there from Stizzy. Just didn't quite make it in, and Eggman had to secure that one because
What a way to give him the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be another great series here. All right, 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in game one. Knights are leading 2-1 here. Eggman's going to clear it out to Stizzy. Stizzy not able to get a touch on it. Albino now to the corner. Going to control this. Maybe looking for a pass here to Rocket Raccoon. Albino, no, solo plays it. Almost gets the dunk on Eggman, but a great save there. Eggman beats Rocket Raccoon along the side wall here. Albino not able to get a touch, but they're not able to put it in.
Oh, man, that really stinks. They could have used that.
It would have been a very important goal there to take a two-goal lead, but great save by Rocket Raccoon there and a great shot and pass there from the Knights. Albino now taking this one up. Stizzy now able to clear that one off the backboard. Eggman getting the challenge win there. Stizzy now. Knights a little bit on top of each other there. A little bit of a miscommunication. Eggman winning this challenge. Stizzy now able to take the 3-1 lead.
That is a very vital goal right there. That puts them up 2 goals. The Spartans are going to have to figure out something here.
A very quick turn there by Stizzy. Rocket Raccoon just not quite able to get to that ball. All right, 2:45 to go. 3-1 Knights. Can the Spartans mount a comeback here halfway through this game? Rocket Raccoon going to take possession. Flicks over Eggman. Can he get the demo onto Stizzy? No, not quite. Albino is going to put this one center for his teammate. Rocket Raccoon not able to beat out Stizzy. Stizzy is just, seems like a monster on the field right now. He is just on top of everything.
He's like putting on heavy pressure, man. He is just wanting to make sure. Oh, and as we say that, goal goes in.
Yeah, they took it low here. I think Stizzy went for the squishy there and just went, oh, they're not shooting this right away. That's a problem. And Spartans pushing back now, 3-2. Here we go, another kickoff. And the Spartans, as I said, mount the comeback here in the second half of this game, push back against the Knights. What we would love to see here, personally, I'd love to see it on broadcast here. I'd love to see a tight series. I don't want to see one way or the other. You know, and as I say this, the Spartans are able to put it backboard. Eggman gets a great clear into the corner here. Stizzy is going to control. Now he takes it up the wall, going for the solo play. Can he get the dunk?
Oh, man.
Albino with a great save. Eggman's going to keep this one in the half, but I believe the Spartans are going to get a clear here. Rocket Raccoon, a little bit of a mistouch there. I think he meant to control that, but it actually works out for them. They get it into the Knights half. Knights will clear it back out to the Spartans. They boom it on. This Stizzy is able to get up to that one. Rocket Raccoon now goes for the shot. Actually, out to Albino. Is not quite able to turn on it in time. Now Rocket Raccoon not quite able to get that one on net. Albino now puts that one on net, and I think it was a little bit of a stutter step there from the Spartans. Maybe it was a fake.
And speaking of the comeback, here it is. And as we were talking about it not too long ago in this game, the Spartans have brought it back and tied this game back up with 1:23 left.
Actually, that missed fake, whatever you want to call it, was actually great there because you could see Stizzy in net. Wasn't quite sure when that shot was going to be coming in. You know, is he going to be shooting it, or is Rocket Raccoon going to circle back around and take this shot? No. As we say this, now we get a 3-3 game with a minute left to go. We're basically back to the start of the game here, just a minute-long game. Now Rocket Raccoon clearing it into the Knights half. Bounces middle. Eggman's able to clear this one back out to Spartan territory. Not quite on net. Albino up the corner. Able to beat Eggman here. He's going to take control of this in the air. Great pinch there from Stizzy. Is he able to get this one middle? Not quite. Eggman a little too far away. A little bit too much chutzpah on that ball. Now Rocket Raccoon going to put that one on the net. Stizzy having to save it to the corner. And now Eggman going to hit that one over to the sidewall. Albino Muffin getting a great challenge in. Is that on net? It is. It's a goal for the Spartans.
Man, the Spartans have put it on since, 3 goals back to back to back.
Yeah, they were not going quietly into the night. Even on game 1, I can tell you this is going to be a back and forth series. It doesn't seem like it's leaning one way or the other right now, to be honest with you. Both teams are playing great Rocket League right now.
Oh, yeah.
Just so happened to leaning the Spartans away at this current moment. Now Albino is going to clear this one to the corner. Stizzy coming in. Going to get a little bit of a mistouch. Up the wall now, Stizzy taking control. Going to get a touch out. Rocket Raccoon takes a shot on net. Eggman's going to have to make the save. He's going to control it to the corner. Eggman trying to get the 0-second goal. Not quite. Spartans take game 1.
That was a good game.
That was a great game. Spartans mounted that comeback halfway through the game. They were in dire straits there at the 2:30 mark of that game.
The Knights started off strong, and the Spartans, they just didn't want that. They immediately were like, you know what? We got to pick up our game. The later half of the game, they brought it back, and I tell you, what a game.
Yeah, I think the Knights are playing a little bit quicker right now, but the Spartans appear to be playing a little bit smarter, more control of the ball, less mechanical stuff, but at the end of the day, they won the game.
Yeah, for sure.
4 goals for Albino Muffin here. Just an offensive powerhouse right now.
Oh, yeah. He was really putting on some heavy pressure, nice shots. It was looking really good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, as we get into game 2 here, I would love to see if the Knights can push back against the Spartans this game and tie this series up. You do not want to go down 2-0 here in this series. All right. Here we go. Kickoff for game 2 underway. Spartans leading the series 1-0. Eggman's going to put this one on net. Gets the 50 with Albino Muffin. It's going to waterfall down. Very awkward for Rocket Raccoon. And Stizzy's able to touch out. That was a great pass. Great pass from Eggman here. Doesn't have to put it on net. He knows Rocket Raccoon has to jump for this ball. If he doesn't, he can just shoot it. It's a very awkward situation for the Spartans there to start off this game. And now we have the kickoff starting 4:50 to go in this game. Knights taking an early lead, much like the other game, but you know, you have to believe the Spartans might be able to make a comeback here as the Knights were not able to put this one in the net.
Yeah, they just about put another one there.
A little unfortunate here from the Knights, but now I say that we have an open net. This one will not miss. Stizzy is able to put that one in. 2-0. It seems like a repeat of last game right now.
It really does. It really does. The game just looks like we're watching a replay of the last one.
We promise you we're not. That's not in the script. Yeah. All right. You know, it'd be amazing if we could see the Spartans score here. That would be really something special to see the 2-1 scoreline again. And I thought we might have it for a second there. Eggman now is going to jump for this. Dizzy's going to take control over to the sidewall. Albino is going to win this challenge here. Rocket Raccoon's up for the ball. Eggman beats him to it. It's going to go backboard. Albino has to be up for this. Dizzy's going to be able to get that one backboard, but nobody's really there to take the shot. Seems like teams switched halves of the field there for a second there, but everybody was too awkward to put the ball in. I
was very confused for a moment.
Now we have Albino Muffin not quite able to get it on net. All right, here we go. Stizzy is able to... Rocket Raccoon actually pops it by accident. Now Stizzy puts it on net. Saved away by Albino Muffin, who's going to clear this one out of danger. Albino gets another touch. Stizzy's going to have to clear this one back into the corner. And a little bit of a miscommunication there by the Spartans. Nobody wanted to go for it. Now it's going to get cleared to the corner. Stizzy's going to beat Albino Muffin to this ball. Rocket Raccoon has time here to control this. He should, and he does, and he beats Eggman. Stizzy, last man back, makes a good challenge, but it pops out to Albino Muffin. He's going to be able to pass it down to Rocket Raccoon, who wasn't quite able to get the doink on net. Able to get that doink, though, into the corner. Great touch there from him. Now this one pops out middle. Eggman's up for it. Not quite able to beat out Rocket Raccoon here. A little bit dangerous. Almost gets the dunk onto the Knights. Spartans have to get something going here, and it seems like they just might be doing that, trying to hem in this Knights defense.
For sure. It looks like they're trying to put the pressure on.
Eggman now. Yes, back to Stizzy. Stizzy's able to clear this one out. 50 there. Is he going to go over to Rocket Raccoon, who's going to hit this one off the wall to Eggman? It's an open net, and he finds the corner.
Man, that's unfortunate if you're a Spartans fan, but beautiful if you're Knights. Knights just lighting it up right now, putting on an early game.
3-0 Knights. Halfway through the game, does it sound familiar? Can the Spartans do it again? You know, you don't want to be in this position, but it seems like it's when they play best is when they're down. And as I say that, Eggman's going to have a great chance on net here. Albino's not able to get back.
Looks like the Knights are just kind of going with the flow now. I think they figured out their vibe and they're just going.
Yeah, it's not looking great for the Spartans right now, but you have to believe after seeing last game that they can do something here to stifle the Knights. You know, we might be seeing the start to a great series here. It might go 1-1. You know, I hate to cast or curse this early, but I would love to see, you know, a 2-2 going into game 5 here, and it honestly looks like we might get that with the back and forth action we're getting.
That would be great. That would be an awesome matchup.
All right, Albino Muffin getting bumped in net here.
Oh.
Eggman not quite able to put it on net. Stizzy's going to throw this one on net. Easy clear for Rocket Raccoon. Right into Eggman, though, and Rocket Raccoon gets a great dunk on Eggman. Can Albino hit this off the backboard? Not quite on net. Very close. Stizzy now able to beat Rocket Raccoon. Able to get this middle for his teammate. Eggman's there. Wasn't quite up quick enough, but it's actually off the backboard again. Stizzy's off the crossbar. Eggman now. Rocket Raccoon with a great save. Going for the squishy now. Stizzy off the crossbar again.
Oh, man, get it out of there, guys. Man.
Spartans clear it out. Minute and a half remain in this game. They have to score now, and Rocket Raccoon's up for it, pops it up. Albino now puts it on net. Spizzy's going to control this one out to the corner. Spartans have to score here. They have to mount some sort of offense against the Knights if they want to stand a chance in this game. And here it is off the backboard. Spizzy's awkward. And now he clears this one out. Rocket Raccoon. Spartans seem to be mounting that offense I was talking about. They have to tuck one in here. And the Knights are just making booming clears, making it harder and harder on the Spartans. And time is just decreasing here in game 2. Not looking great for the Spartans here in game 2, and as I say, that Spizzy is just gonna put the nail in the coffin for this game.
Yeah, they were holding it tight. Their defense was they had the lead, and they just knew what their goal was, and it was to keep the ball on that other side of the field.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon BMing himself in chat there for a second, but I don't think there was really much he could have done, because if he didn't touch it, Eggman was going to touch that in the same exact way to his teammate, and we would have been able to say that was a great pass. now the Spartans here are just looking to save face and, you know, maybe get 1 or 2 goals to lead into game 3 here to try to get some momentum going for that game. Albino here is going to be able to clear it out to Rocket Raccoon. Now he has a chance here to score, but Spizzy's just playing spoiler, and Rocket Raccoon maybe gets that momentum going for game 3, that mental reset that we saw last series in the comment demo.
They needed it. They really do.
That's a very important goal here for the Spartans, you know, to not think, oh, we can't score against them now for some reason. But you can, and Rocket Raccoon just proved that.
Just had to break the seal.
Just the dam has broken maybe now. And as I say, this backboard now, can Rocket Raccoon get there for the shot? Not quite. It's actually a booming clear on net for the Knights. Albino having to get back quickly to make the save. Rocket Raccoon, just with salt in the wound, says, I'm going to demo you. Because I feel like it, because I'm not happy.
Man. Like you said, you got a 1-1 game going on now. It's a great series.
Yeah, Knights, not as close of a game that game. I don't know if they figured something out with the Spartans or if the Spartans maybe fell apart a little bit there, but I didn't see anything that the Spartans could have done particularly different. I think the Knights the speed played a bigger factor in that game than last game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the goal that they got in the game was when they were keeping the pressure on the other side. And it just seemed like once the Knights got the lead, they knew, hey, I got to make sure my defense is solid and just make sure my clears are going.
Yeah, we see 10 shots at a Stizzy here in that last game. That is just gross. That is 2 times the amount of shots everybody else had combined.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He is an incredibly fast player right now, and he must be feeling on top of the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I had put up 10 shots in a game, I would feel on top of the world. I mean, I'm lucky to get 3, but this man put up 10 that last game. I mean, he's feeling good right now.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what he can do here in game 3 as the Knights and Spartans are tied 1-1 here this series. Who is going to take the lead here in game 3? Let's find out. Kickoff happening. Eggman, Albino, Muffin going to be taking those for their respective teams. And the Spartans are going to win this one. Rocket Raccoon's in great position here. Gets the 50 off of Stizzy. Stizzy having to make the clear to the corner. Eggman now is going to go up for this. Going to make the solo play. Not quite able to get it past Albino Muffin. Albino Muffin actually getting a great double tap there to get it to the sidewall. But Stizzy making great challenges here. Just winning every 50-50 he goes for. Rocket Raccoon's clearing this one out, giving up possession to the Knights. I don't think we were talking about that smart play earlier, T, and I don't think clearing it out to the Knights, who have proven that they are a very mechanically sound and offensively powerful team. That is an unfortunate miss there from Rocket Raccoon. I don't think the clearing it out to the Knights is going to work out for them here. I think they're just too quick to prey on them giving up possession back to you.
Yeah, I think the goal for the Spartans here is to make sure that you're not hitting the ball, into the Knights, who's been on fire, especially in that last game. The control is what you're needing right now, just a little bit.
We saw that the Spartans' 1 goal last game was from a control play, right? It was Rocket Raccoon flicking it over the defense and putting it in the net. Stizzy had an open net there. Wasn't quite able to put it in. Rocket Raccoon now is going up for an aerial. Can he get another touch? I think he ran out of boost. Unfortunate albino muffin up for the shot. Off the post, Eggman now is going to take control. He's in a 1v1. Great demo there by albino muffin. Rocket Raccoon going for the pinch. It goes straight to Stizzy. And now the Spartans have a great chance on offense here. Rocket Raccoon's looking for the bump. Can't quite get it onto Eggman. Great save there. Now we have a little bit of an awkward situation as now the Knights come back for a 2-on-1. Now
Another good demo.
Great demos here from the Spartans. You know, maybe that's the key to success here for them. You know, if we can't beat them in speed, off the field.
We'll play a 2v1 all day, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it works out. It's a great strat in twos, you know. It's tried and true in the Spartans. Bar down Rocket Raccoon. Great shot.
That was an amazing shot. It just kept the pressure going, and he was just in the right spot at the right time. Beautiful goal.
Great read by Rocket Raccoon there to see where Stizzy was hitting that ball and to be in position for the bounce shot. Perfectly placed. Bar down. No shot for Eggman to save that ball. Rocket Raccoon gets another great chance here, but Eggman saves that away. Albino now is going to take this one up the wall. Gets bumped off by Eggman. Stizzy now is going to clear this one to the opposing side. Rocket Raccoon holds possession, pops it up for albino muffin. And can he get the double? No. Eggman clears this one out again. Eggman now gives up possession to the Spartans here. Rolls into their corner, and Rocket Raccoon's just going to boom this one out. You know, I think they're pretty happy up 1-0 here, just kind of, you know, booming the ball on defense. But I don't think that, as we were saying, is going to work out for them. You know, they got lucky a little bit on offense there, I think, with Stizzy making a little bit of a missed touch and Eggman not quite being ready for it.
Yeah. I honestly think that, like, the play is to keep it close, and I understand you're a goal up. Oh. You just can't let it go.
Oh no, and we see an unfortunate bump from the Knights here, but the Spartans were not able to capitalize on it. That would have been pretty unfortunate if you're a Knights fan to see that happen, but Rocket Raccoon's up for this one. A great save by Stizzy. He's able to read that bounce very well in net. Now he's going to take this one up the sidewall. Now we see Rocket Raccoon and albino muffin both on the backboard here. Eggman not able to keep that one in, but Stizzy is. We saw them push up a little bit too far upfield, and it punishes hard. Stizzy, yet again on offense, able to find an opening.
Yeah, like you said, they were just both caught upfield and got a little bit anxious to get the ball down the field and just was not prepared for it.
Yeah, the Spartans, they know the reason they got aggressive there. I think they know they have to keep scoring. As I said, the Knights are a very offensively powerful team with Stizzy and Eggman. And we might get a chance here to see the Spartans score again. Actually, albino muffin putting a great shot on net, but Eggman making another great save. He has 4 saves this game already. We still have a minute to go, and we're tied here. Stizzy, though, on offense, gets a great bounce, able to put that one home, make it 2-1 Knights.
I think that they thought that bump was going to help them out a little bit, and I guess he just didn't realize the ball was going to bounce off that wall like it did, and there was another goal for the Knights.
Both goals for the Knights here coming on a practically open net by ML standards. Wasn't quite sure if the Spartans got maybe a little bit too aggressive on that last play, but I think they just have to keep at it with their game plan of playing smart, playing a little bit more control heavy. Seems to really counter the Knights here with their fast pace play style. Rocket Raccoon trying to make a pass over to Albino. It's a little bit too far ahead for him. Albino is going to get back now. Rocket Raccoon makes a great challenge there. Eggman's going to try to control this, but Albino was ready for it. Now can the Spartans get this pass off? Stizzy with great defense there. Read that. Rocket Raccoon's going to have to cut this. Going to have to challenge. Yet again, he's going to have to challenge, but Eggman gets the dunk. Nobody there for that. A little bit too risky up 2-1 with 20 seconds to go.
And there it is.
There's the hat trick for Stizzy.
He is lighting it up this game. You know, last game 10 shots. This game he's feeling it. Stizzy is feeling it.
Off the ceiling there. Stizzy just said, game 3 is ours. We're going to go up 2-1. We're going to put the pressure on for game 4. And I spoke too soon. I am sorry, Knights.
13 seconds left. I mean, it's not impossible. I've seen it. I've had it happen to me.
Yeah, Absolutely. Maybe I should just stop talking about the scoreline or about how the game might be over, because it's definitely not now. 13 seconds to go. Spartans are looking for one more. 10 seconds remaining. Game 3 here. And the Spartans tie it up to see an overtime. Rocket Raccoon's getting a good touch here. Stizzy now is going to clear it out to Eggman. Eggman gets the redirect. Not on net. Albino's able to keep this one up. Yes, he is. Gets the flick over Stizzy. It's a 2v1 now. Rocket Raccoon not able to keep it up.
So close.
A little bit unfortunate there for the Spartans.
They got to keep that momentum going, though. They got that going the last, seconds of the game. And they looked like they were actually taking control of the ball like we expected them to do. And
it almost paid off there. If Rocket could have kept that up, I have to believe they would have scored there.
Oh, absolutely. But another good win for the Knights as they bring it up. Another win.
We saw there in the last couple seconds they had control of the ball, and it was a 2v1. That's got to be the game plan. It has to be the game plan. The Knights are challenging so quickly that if you control the ball and you flick it and you beat them, now all of a sudden it's 2v1. What is that last guy going to do if you decide to pass it? It's just game over.
Absolutely.
They have to control the ball for game 4 here, I think. The Knights are playing a little bit too loose and aggressive.
You might be able to play off of that.
I think so. If they beat one guy, then it might just be a free goal. To be honest, it's very hard to play defense.
You gotta play smart. You gotta play defensively. And make sure that you're putting smart shots on the net. All there is to it.
Absolutely. Game 4 here. The Spartans have to win this to keep their series hope alive. 2-1 Knights for this series. Game 4 here. Spartans are gonna have to step it up this game. Right, here we go. Kickoff for game 4. Rocket Raccoon taking this. Stizzy now able to doesn't get it past Albino Muffin there. Albino's going to go look for a 50 here. Rocket Raccoon's ready for it. And here he goes. Not able to get it past Eggman. Roll back into the Spartans half. Albino tapping this to the side wall to safety. Rocket Raccoon goes for a 50. Stizzy, though, just powers right through him. Now Albino passing it up to Rocket Raccoon here. Goes for the shot. It's off backboard. Eggman making a great clear there to Albino Muffin. Stizzy having to make a save off the backboard here. You love to see the pressure from the Spartans here. Right off the start for game 4.
It looks like they have the goal and they've got their mindset to it. And it looks like they're actually playing a little bit smarter. They're taking control of the ball and hanging on to it.
Absolutely. I mean, goodness, you cannot let the Knights get on offense here. It seems like you have to keep them in their own half. Otherwise, they are a very scary team, especially with the way Stizzy has been just not missing anything. He gets possession and he puts it in the net. And the Spartans almost able to put that one, but a great save from Eggman. He has been amazing on defense tonight, keeping the Knights in the game. Now we see Albino Muffins with a shot. They're going to take the lead here for the first time. They score first in this series.
That's what they needed. They're playing smart. They're keeping the ball close to them. They're taking smart touches. It's playing out for them well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a great shot there to pop it over the defender. Right, here we go. 3:43 left in game 4 here. Spartans have to win this game to stay alive in the series. Obviously, the series will not be over, but a little bit unfortunate there for Albino. I'm not sure. Did Stizzy get a touch? He did get a touch on. That was a great pass.
Stizzy was all in their faces, just saying, let me have this. And luckily it turned out for a great pass.
It was a great light touch by Stizzy there to tap it over the defender. And this is just going to be an ace off the kickoff.
Gotta love those kickoff goals, man.
That one's got to hurt if you're a Spartans fan. You think, we have the lead. And then in the span of, 4 seconds, it's gone. And of course it has to be Stizzy. Come on. They have to score here. Spartans cannot give up. And I don't think they are, but it's just gotta hurt your soul a little bit.
They're Spartan, man. When they're down, they fight back.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Eggman's not able to get a touch on this. Not only his teammate a little bit awkward, but Eggman actually landed in the good position to cut the pass off for the Spartans. And now we see an aerial attempt. Both players missing, but it works out for the Spartans. Rocket Raccoon not able to get the 50 with Stizzy. And now we see the Knights taking control of this ball. Going to put it on net. Rocket Raccoon's going to clear that to the side pretty easily. Now we're going to see this go backboard. Albino's up for this. Great touch there to the corner. Rocket Raccoon hitting this out to Eggman. Eggman's going to put this backboard again. Test their skills, Albino, proving that he can, in fact, read backboard hits. Now Albino not able to get a touch on this. Going to leave Rocket Raccoon a little bit awkward here.
Oh, man, what a save.
Oh,
no. That's unfortunate. The pull shot from Eggman.
That was a series of events, T.
That was crazy.
Great save, and then how did he bump him forward there? That
is a great question. I'm not great at physics. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I'm not sure Psionics is either, but I am joking. Psionics, please don't hurt me. Great
they're already coming to your house, man.
Yes, I'm aware. Rocket Raccoon now is going to take this one over to the side. Going to put that one on net. Actually, a great dunk by Rocket Raccoon. Good response there from the Spartans.
It looks like they're trying to keep it close. They're putting on a good game. This is looking a lot like what we had in game 1, where the game was really close, and the Spartans, when they were down, they kept going.
A great pushback there by the Spartans. It's what you love to see out of a team. Can they push back from adversity? And I think the Spartans are proving that they can. They are proving to be a pretty strong comeback team right now. They don't like to play with the lead. They like to play being down. And it seems to be, at least for now, working for them a little bit. I think they are going to tie this up. Maybe I should whisper that.
I don't know if that.
Albino just about proving me right, and he'll get it.
There it is. Hey, you didn't curse them this time. There's the goal that they needed to tie it up. Like I said, it's starting to look a lot like they had in game 1. It looks like they fixed a lot of their problems that they had in the last 2 games, and the Spartans are starting to make their comeback here.
They're starting to assert their style of play onto the Knights, and it's working out for them. That slower pace game, like more possession game, rather than just shoot. It's more control and outbrain the other player. It's working out very well for them right now. As you can see, it's tied with a minute and a half to go. The Spartans here are going to clear it into the Knights' half. A great beat there by Rocket Raccoon. Stizzy now is going to take this up the wall. You got to be a little bit scared here. Stizzy's going to put this one off the backboard. Stizzy's cutting rotation here. Just absolutely pestering the Spartans' defense right now. Not giving them any space. Pressure. No space to breathe. Now it's going to kick out Stizzy. The half flip touch to the corner. Going to bounce very well for him. Not able to get that one on net, but Rocket Raccoon clearing it. Now Bino making another save. Stizzy now going to hit this one off the backboard. Nobody quite there. Rocket Raccoon, is that on net? It's not quite on net.
No.
And Rocket Raccoon not able to finish it off. Still 3-3 here, 45 seconds to go as Eggman comes in on offense. He's able to get the demo, and it gets cleared to the corner by Rocket Raccoon. Post after post right now. 38 seconds remain. 3-3. Game 4. Knights are up 2-1. Stizzy is taking this one over his own net. Eggman now gets 50 by Rocket Raccoon off the backboard. Albino Muffin now is going to 50 down to Eggman. He's going to clear this to the opposing corner. Rocket Raccoon's having to make a booming clear here. Eggman now off the backboard. Albino is going to take this one upfield. It's 2v1. Gets a great flick. Albino Muffin's going to be able to put this one in.
And there's that control we've been talking about. Albino easily taking control of the ball, seeing where the other player is, and making a very smart play to get them 1-goal lead with 12 seconds left.
Yeah, and I really like that play from Rocket Raccoon there to drive upfield and scare the defensive player into jumping a little bit earlier than they might want to. Very, very standard play for 2v1s. And they're going to let this one hit. Actually, that's going to be Spartans game 4.
That's awesome. Spartans pulled it back. We got a very good series going on here. A very good series.
We're going to game 5, folks. Just like we wanted here on the broadcast booth. And I couldn't be more excited for game 5 here. This is going to be an all-out brawl.
It absolutely is. And it looks like the Spartans have found their their groove, and the Knights. I mean, the Knights are even still putting up a great fight. Eggman with all those saves. He had 3 saves in that last game, all vital saves. And then you have the Spartans literally putting on a show in this 4th game.
Absolutely.
It's been amazing. I can't wait to see what happens in this 5th game here.
Yeah, me neither. I hope we can get into it pretty quickly here. Wow. This is turning out to be quite the series. Both games that the Spartans have won have been 1-goal games. They've been very close defensive games. And you can see here we have 7 saves out of the Spartans. They're still having to make a lot of saves because these Knights just put shot after shot after shot. They are unrelenting.
They want to keep that pressure on, and it's a good thing that the Spartans were able to stop that.
Absolutely. They put on a defensive show there, and it showed up on the scoreboard of them winning that game, only allowing 3 goals on, I believe it was 10 shots.
Oh, yeah, 10 shots, 7 of which were coming from Stizzy in that last one.
Absolutely. We almost see a kickoff goal here for the Knights in Game 5 to start it off. But Albino Muffin was able to save that one away. Now we see Rocket Raccoon's able to control this ball in the midfield. It's going to kick out to Albino Muffin. Now Albino Muffin's controlling this. He's able to get the flick. Stizzy pre-jumps off the backboard and is able to get that. Rocket Raccoon now is going to turn on this and put that one on. Not quite on net. Would have been a great start to the game for the Spartans. And now Rocket Raccoon's going to beat Stizzy to that ball. Eggman's going to take this one up the sidewall. Albino Muffin beating him to the bounce. Now, control and 50 to his own corner.
It looks like we're starting to see a little more of the. It looks like they're sticking to their game plan of keeping the ball close to them for the Spartans.
Absolutely, and I think that's going to pay dividends here as we see Eggman having to make an awkward half-flip save there to keep that one out of the lower corner. And Eggman making a great 50 there. A little bit risky from Rocket Raccoon there going for that challenge with his teammate past the half-field mark. But it works out for the Spartans here as we see a flip reset attempt from Albino hitting the little
Interesting.
Little ground shot there, a little quick on that one. Eggman is going to come in for this one. He's going to pound this one away, sticking to the Knights' game plan of hitting the ball as hard as you can on the net. And Spartans are able to make the clear here to the opposing corner. And a bad bounce to the Knights, but Spizzy is able to make the save right to Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, man. There it is. There it is. Spartans are in the right spot at the right time. They're playing off the touches from the Knights, and it's working out.
That was great positioning there from Rocket Raccoon, right where he needed to be for Stizzy's touch. And there was not much Eggman could do in net about that. Right, Rocket Raccoon now is going to be able to clear this one out to the opposing corner. Now all we have to do is see the Spartans not panic here, and they have to just continue with their game plan. And if they don't, I fear that the Knights might be able to get one here. The Spartans just make the booming clears that they were making in games they were 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were 2 and 3, and the thing is if they get 1 goal, the Knights, it seems like it's very hard to stop the steamroll. And as I say that, here's the goal from the Knights.
It's a great shot there by Eggman. Good control and able to flick it past Albino Muffin. Wow.
It was a
great dash
shot
there to catch up to the ball. Able to get that off the hood of his car and beat Albino to it. The Rocket Raccoon and Stizzy mounting up for the kickoff. 3 minutes remain here in Game 5, and we're tied. Now we see Eggman coming up for the shot. Albino Muffin's able to save that one away. Stizzy going to pound this one into the opposing corner. Stizzy gets the demo, is not able to put this one in. Almost gets the double tap off the backboard. Now we see Eggman going up the wall. Gets absolutely pounded by Albino Muffin there. Oh, Stizzy's got an open net. He's going to be able to put that one in.
That's something you don't want to let the Knights have, is those open free nets like that, especially for Stizzy, because Stizzy's going to he's got his mojo back. He's just trying to get back into it here, and that's going to help him out big time.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit scary for the Spartans here. The pressure is on. You know, they gotta tie this one up. We're halfway through here. Now we see it gets pounded into the Spartans' corner. Rocket Raccoon's going to try to take this one. Hits it right into Stizzy. Going to be kicked right back into Albino Muffin, though. And Albino Muffin's going to take this one upfield. Rocket Raccoon is chasing a demo here in net. Whatever you can do, right? It's absolute, just raw emotional energy there out of Rocket Raccoon. Just looking for anything he could do to open up the net.
Like you said, it's twos. It works. If you can get it going, it'll go. But you got to make sure that it's not in the wrong time either.
That was a little bit scary there with one player being upfield, and this might be a little bit unfortunate. Rocket Raccoon's actually be able to get back to this one, but it's right over to Stizzy. He'll be able to control this in the corner. Gets the bump onto Rocket Raccoon. Albino is ready for it. Now Eggman's going to hit this one back to the middle. Rocket Raccoon's going to take this one over to the corner and actually pinches off of Eggman. That might work out for the Spartans now. A little bit of a light touch there from Rocket Raccoon to his teammate, and Eggman's going to throw this one on net.
What a
save from Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon's going to take this one upfield. Here's the control play we're talking about. Can't quite get the flick.
There it is. What a demo from Rocket Raccoon to make sure that his shot went in. What a beautiful demo.
That was a great demo. I wasn't quite sure if that one was going to go in, but he made it work somehow, some way. Just absolute great shot there.
Now we're tied 2-2 with 1:20 left.
Yeah, absolutely here. As we see Albino Muffin coming in for the shot, gets saved away. Stizzy now is going to take this one into the corner. Going to control this. Rocket Raccoon's there to get the challenge off. Going to go mid. Right over to Eggman's off the post. Not quite in for the Spartans. A little bit of a heartbreaker there. Now we see this one gets hit out to Rocket Raccoon, and Albino looking for a bit of a nutty redirect. Not quite able to hit it. Now Albino's going to take control of this. No boost. Tries to get the 50 off. Goes into Stizzy. Stizzy gets a great bump.
What a bump.
But nobody is. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's devastating.
Albino just panicking a little bit here. Maybe not enough communication from Rocket that Rocket could not see if anybody was there or not.
Yeah.
Albino had to assume somebody would be there for the shot and do everything he could to get in front of it. But it just didn't work out for them that time.
Absolutely.
Now we see the Spartans having to make another comeback here in this game 5, and Stizzy's trying to put this one away. Can't quite do it. Now we see Eggman's going to take this one up the wall. No boost. Can't go for it. Albino kicks it out. Now he's going to get a touch. Rocket Raccoon with a touch. Not a great position for the Spartans here, as the Knights are going to be able to clear this one away pretty gently. Rocket Raccoon, great pinch there. He's going to go up. He gets the touch past Eggman. But Stizzy's going to be able to hit this one into the corner. Albino able to hit this one up. Rocket Raccoon can't be there because he got demoed earlier. Albino off the backboard. A little awkward for the Knights. Saved away by Stizzy. Albino is going to get cleared away by Stizzy, and that is going to be game 5. Maybe he's going to kill this. That is game 5. The Knights take the series. Great series to end off this night on.
Beautiful series. It was an amazing game from both teams.
Yeah, that was a great way to end off week 1. Couldn't be more happy with that series, to be honest. A little bit disappointing if you're the Spartans. You know, you felt like the comebacks were getting made, and you felt like the little Cinderella story that was happening there was going to work out for them. But just a little unfortunate own goal to end that series is kind of a gross little way to end it.
Yeah, the one thing you got to keep in mind, though, is this is the first game of the season for them. You know, first series. This is for them to figure out what they need to fix. We'll see what happens later on in the season, and hopefully we'll see some good games out of both of these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see what improvements all these teams make with chemistry. It's going to be something to behold here in Season 14. But I think that is going to close off our action here for the night in MLE. T, do you have any closing remarks you'd like to make?
Just amazing games. Guys, thank y'all for watching. It's been an amazing games today. Amazing series.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in to MLE Week 1 of the Season 14. Have a good night, everybody.